After promising to do so for quite a while, the Obama administration recently released a new strategy that seeks to address this homegrown threat. But to me, the report, which is entitled Empowering Local Partners to Prevent Violent Extremism in the United States, was ultimately a big disappointment. The thrust of the report and the strategy the administration announced in it is that we need to engage domestically in the war of ideas against the Islamists and recognize that the terrorist threat is not just coming across our borders, but that there are Americans who are subject to radicalization and attacking our homeland. That, of course, I agree with. That is true. The administration's plan, however, for dealing with that reality, I think suffers from several significant weaknesses. The first is that the administration still refuses to call our enemy in this war by its proper name, violent Islamist extremism. You could find names that are comparable to that, but not the ones that the administration continues to use, which are violent extremism. It is not just violent. There are many forms of violent extremism. There's white racist extremism. There's been some eco-extremism. There's been animal rights extremism. You can go on and on. There's skinhead extremism. But we're not in a global war with those. We're in a global war that affects our homeland security with Islamist extremists. And to call it to call our enemy violent extremism is so general and vague that it ultimately has no meaning. The other term used sometimes is Al-Qaeda and its allies. Now that's better, but it still is too narrow and focuses us on groups as opposed to what I would call an ideology, which is what we're really fighting.